The William Hunt Trilby Tour, sponsored by netflights.com.
What do you want?
You know what I want. I want to play.
Well, if you think you can take the pressure, son, you're welcome to try. But don't forget, this is the Trilby Tour.
Slow play will be penalised.
Welcome to Year 3 of the William Hunt Trilby Tour, the most stylish golf event on the planet. I'm Max Beesley and I'll be your host for this year's tour as hundreds of golfers begin their pursuit of those coveted Trilby titles. Over the next hour we'll be following the amateur qualification tournaments as golfers from far and wide look to claim their place in Trilby Tour history. A history that began back in 2007 when the first ever Trilby Tour Pro title was won in style by Steve Cowell at Stoke Park Golf Club. In 2008, William Hunt responded to demand and hosted a Trilby Tour for the amateurs the day before the pro final at the Buckinghamshire Golf Club. The event was a sellout and produced some dramatic golf in the playoff as John Lynch took the inaugural amateur title back to Ireland. In Year 2 of the professional final, it was a case of youth versus experience in the top 4 shootout. Experience won out as seasoned pro Warren Bladen won the title. To kick things off, let's hear from the man himself, William Hunt.
This year we had to go to qualifiers because how do we shoehorn so many people into such a small field? The qualifiers is a superb way of getting what is 400 or 500 people down to the final 4. And that's what we did. The way this tour's developed is nothing short of amazing, and that's full credit to everyone that's been involved. But it's sexy. It's really sexy. It's really good fun, and it's great watching people crumble under pressure. It has been cranked up by 500% the pressure this year because they've got to start in qualifiers and they've got to win to get through, haven't they? You get through the first round and then it all starts again. It's horrible. We've used 3 golf courses this year: Moortown, the London Club, and of course the Buckinghamshire. We're going to start at Morttown. Our top 30 from a field of 100 will go through from there. And we've got 2 days to come at the Buckinghamshire, again the top 30 of each. And then we've had to put on a 4th qualifying day at the London Club, where only 20 will go through, so a bit more pressure there for those guys. And from there, the guys that qualify will go through to the national final. I'm impressed by where the players have come from. New Zealand, South Africa, obviously our massive contingent from Ireland. Come on, lads. Basically all over Europe. You know, we've got the guys from the south of France again. We've had a couple of guys from the States. It's spreading. It is spreading. Well, the amateurs this year are going to receive, obviously, a nice little trip down to Callaway. When they've got his clubs, going to have a little chat with David Ledbetter. Should improve his game somewhat. He gets his membership at the London club. But the best part of all for me is when they come back and they play in the pro final. So the top 4 guys play in the pro final, and the winner will play with David Howell and Graham Storm. How good is that?
This year's Trilby Tour began in style at Moortown Golf Club, Leeds, for day 1 of qualification for the amateur final. Host to the 1929 Ryder Cup, Morttown is no stranger to golfing drama. 80 years on, and 120 amateur players arrived to experience the pressure of the Trilby Tour.
Well, Colin, you had to go last year, didn't quite make it. Back again this year. What's brought you back?
It was just such a good event. It was really well organised. It was a great day, great fun. You felt like a pro for the day. Didn't quite play like one, but it was a really, really enjoyable day. So I thought I'd come back this year and try and do a little bit better.
You can get a chance to play just like the pros, filmed and everything. And I thought, right, okay. Went to the office first thing Monday morning, opened the internet, and that's it. Signed up straight away.
What do you think now you're here today? What does it feel like?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. There's no words to explain it, you know, how you feel inside, you know, with the cameras sort of beaming at you and everything. It's amazing how William Hunt's done it, you know. It's to make ordinary golfers, ordinary amateur golfers feel like they're pros, and you feel like you're on tour, really.
Fantastic. I mean, the whole setup's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You know, just here to enjoy the day, really, you know, and if I happen to play good golf, that'll be all right as well.
What are you playing off today?
14.
14, okay. Plenty of shots to play with.
Well, that's it, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm going to need.
How did you find out about this event?
I watched it on the Sky Sports last year, and my wife says, why don't you have a go? So we've come down today and going to give it a go.
And what brings you back this year?
Just the quality of the event, the classy clothes. You know, it's the only chance that we get to feel and play like a pro for one day a year. So the venues are great. Hopefully the weather will stay fine. So we're in for an enjoyable day, I hope.
Gordon's actually travelled from down south, and I've travelled all the way from Aberdeenshire, so he's come from down Great Yarmouth way where he's working. So we've met up down here and hoping for a good laugh.
Well, I watched it on Sky. I thought, what an opportunity to play in an event where, you know, you feel like one of the pros, and I was hooked on it the moment I saw it.
My knees are knocking. I've never played in front of cameras, so we'll see how we go. But I'm sure I'll be all right once I get past the first tee.